Hiya, I've been recently gifted some vintage postcards of London and I thought you might like to have a flip through them with me. None of them have got any writing on the back, apart from one, which I'll come to in a minute, and there's about 14 in the pile. They were found at a car boot and sent over to me. So yeah, let's just have a look through them. The first one is of the Bonington Hotel in Holborn. Now the building is still there, but apparently I've never heard of it before, and I had a quick look on Google and Google Maps and it is closed now, which is a real shame. But yeah, that is the Bonington Hotel. Then next we have Piccadilly Circus at night. Then we move on to Charing Cross and the Strand. Then we have the National Gallery and St Martin's in the Field, which is at Trafalgar Square. You can see the Trafalgar Square fountain there. Lovely. Then there is an aerial shot of Trafalgar Square, and I'm not sure whether you're aware of this fact or not, but if you actually zoom in or Google the actual centre of London, or the city, not the city of London, no, the actual centre of London, then Nelson's Column or Trafalgar Square is pinpointed as the actual centre of London. So it's why I love this postcard. And obviously you can see the aerial view of the Strand there and Northumberland Avenue and Whitehall, and then Admiralty Arch and the Mall. I never know how to pronounce that. The Mall. Yes, the Mall. And then we've got the National Gallery and St Martin's in the Field from the previous picture there. So that's a lovely aerial shot of the centre of London. Then we have Trooping of the Colour at Horse Guards Parade. Now I was trying to work out the age of this because the Queen here is on horseback, and we know that after a security incident she stopped riding horseback, and I'm not too sure if that date was definitely in the 80s sometime. I'm sure someone will correct me. I will look it up. So this I think is from the 70s because she's on horseback there. But yeah, Horse Guards Parade, which takes us down to number 10 Downing Street. Now obviously I think they've scrubbed up the brickwork these days and painted the door frame. Even the door looks slightly different and I don't know why. I'm not sure. Have they replaced the door as well? Anyway, the policeman's uniform here makes me believe that this is the late 70s, early 80s as well. Then we have the top of St Stephen's Tower, which everybody we know calls Big Ben, but we know that the bell is Big Ben. So the top of St Stephen's Tower, and I've attempted to take a photo that looks like this. I have a couple somewhere, but yeah, not sure it's postcard material. Then another view of the Houses of Parliament and St Stephen's Tower, slightly muted in colour there as well. Then a really old one. Because this is black and white, it's hard to date as well, but this just says at the bottom, London Life, judges leaving a service at Westminster Abbey. Again, no dates on the back or anything like that. Then we have Westminster Pier on the Thames, and boat rides obviously were very popular then, as they are now. Riverboat rides. St Paul's Cathedral, which is lovely, and there's a nice little story on the back of this one, which I'll just share with you quickly, because this, as much as I love London, I think it's changing rather drastically over the past few years and will do over the next few years with regards to the tower blocks that are being built across the city, and I think that some of our lovely landmarks are being blocked out. So this actually says, St Paul's Cathedral, London. During the Second World War, when fire and destruction laid waste all around, St Paul's Cathedral survived as if by a miracle. When the smoke and dust had cleared away, Londoners saw their cathedral as they had never seen it before, from the encroachment of tightly packed office blocks. So it just goes to show that even back then, people were very aware that their landmarks were being hidden by modern style office blocks. So anyway, I think that, just looking at the cars here, that's probably 50s or 60s. 50s definitely. And then this is, let me look up the name of the chapel, the New Change area of City of London and St Augustine's Church, which is to the east of St Paul's. St Paul's is down this side here. So yeah, that's that one. Then it's Hyde Park Corner, which is again very muted colours, feels very 70s style postcard when you hold it. Beefeater, now as you know they wear the traditional uniform, not a costume, uniform. So if you go to the Tower of London now, the Beefeaters, or the, what is their official name? The Yeoman Warders will still be dressed like this. Which leads me nicely onto the final postcard. Now, this is the only postcard in the pile that has any writing on it. It also has a stamp and a watermark and an address, which has left me to fantasise about the story behind this one, where it's been, why it was sent, and I'm actually going to feature this on my blog. So yeah, I think that's there's hopefully an interesting little story behind this one, so I'll leave that one with you. So yeah, I'll leave you with that thought, and I'll leave a link to my blog down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you've liked it, and let me know if you've got any vintage postcards yourself, or whether you collect anything. It'd be really nice to hear about it. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all soon. Bye!